you talk about that play. I can remember the days of Valerie. He always flipped home and home. And people used to say, well, why do you want to flip a home and home? And he said, well, here's the thing. If it's at your place or neutral side, it's still not my home field, so I just soon take a 50-50 chance of playing at home. And he always said, talking about the Kilgore people, I'm going to bring as many people as you got.
Absolutely. Yeah, Kilgore's always traveled well. I do remember my senior year in high school, we played Joshua here at Kilgore on a Saturday afternoon, so that was pretty cool.
40-yard line, Kilgore starts first and 10.
There you go.
And we already got left tackle moved, and we're going to back up 5 yards. I said the 35 yard, they start at the 40-yard line.
Yeah, number 7, Hunter Whipke, little anxious there, and just jumped a little too early, and we got our first 5-yard penalty there behind the sticks before we even snap a ball.
Right, slot over on both sides, Kilgore left to right. In the backfield, throw it out in the flat to Sanders, and he picks up the yardage they lost, plus a couple of more.
Yeah, it looks like about a 7-yard gain there to Jaden, and that's one of those runs. It's an extension, or one of those passes that's the extension of a run play is what they're calling.
Gain of 3 makes it second down and 12.
7-yard pickup on the play, brings up second and about 8 to go. They make up the 5. They lost on the procedure. Slot right side. Williams in the backfield. Now they'll take it. Pump once. He's got pressure. He's going to get sacked. Brooks is going to get sacked. He pumped once out here in the flat. Didn't throw it. And then the tackle makes a good play on defense. Number 45. For Mabank, Ray Brager makes that tackle.
Yeah, that was another tough play. We were going to throw it outside again, and the defensive end just got there quicker than we could throw it, and got him in for a sack for a loss of 4. So now it's going to be 3rd and 11. So we really need to convert here to keep it going.
Slot over on the right side, and Kilgore now, Brooks reverses out, looking for somebody to throw to, and he's not even close. He intended it for carrying wide, and he threw it about 5 yards short, incomplete. So this is kind of what we talked about. You want to get off to a good start, and don't let them have any momentum. But Kilgore's going to have 3 and out on this first possession.
They sure are, and behind the sticks, and that's not a good way to start. But we do get some practice on deep snap here, so maybe we'll get a good deep snap to our opponent.
They'll only have 1 man back deep, and this is going to be good field position that Mabank should come out of this with. Good snap, left-footed kicker, good high kick, and they fumble the ball. Kilgore touches it, and it's still Kilgore's got it. There's the break. Falling on the ball, Travis Holmes.
There's a break right there that we needed. Travis Holmes scooped it up, and it looks like they're going to put it on about the 19-yard line. So after a 36-yard punt, they muffed it, and we recovered it on the 19-yard line. So even though we went 3 and out on the first drive, that's a good way to start the second drive, I guess.
Well, you could tell the Mabank player wasn't sure he was reaching for it, and you don't ever want to reach. You want to be up under that ball.
Yeah.
So first and 10 for Kilgore at the Mabank 19-yard line.
Yeah, that ball just kind of dropped out of the air, and
and that mist may have something to do with it too. Brooks with 4 receivers to his left, 1 to the right. He'll take it, throw it out there to wide receiver screen, looking for a place to go. Throwing it to Williams, normally in the backfield, out there as a receiver. And they pick up 5 yards on the play.
Once again, another one of those plays that's an extension of the run game. Throw it behind the line of scrimmage, and just try to miss a tackle, and he missed a couple of them and got 5 or 6 yards there, 5 yards.
So Kilgore with a second chance on the muff punt by Mabank. Got it 2nd and 5. The ball right about the 14-yard line of Mabank. Takes it, hands it off to Williams, straight up the middle. Big hole, he's going to score. Rayshawn Williams from 14 yards out.
Well, like you said, 14-yard run by Rayshawn. That was a great job there. And we might have gone 3 and out, but we got the ball back and scored in 2 plays. So that was a good way to start the game there, and we got to continue and play mistake-free football from here on out.
And he'll come to try the extra point. There's the kick. It's up. It's good. Our score is the Kilgore Bulldogs 7. The Mabank Panthers nothing. We'll be back after this.
Brent Rice State Farm Insurance is located at 1100B North Kilgore Street. Go by there and see Brent and his staff for all your insurance needs. They have a full line of insurance products available. Whether it is home, auto, boat, or life insurance, they will find a plan that is right for you. Just give them a call at 903-984-2917. That's Brent Rice State Farm Insurance, a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
The Cap House will embroidery almost everything.
Yeah, right. My belt?
Yep.
How about my shoes?
Yep.
T-shirt?
Yep.
Bag?
Yep.
Your purse?
Yep.
My jacket?
Yep.
How about our blankets?
Yep.
Towels? How about the kids' baseball uniforms?
Yep.
How about my jersey?
Yep.
Football uniforms?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. They'll embroidery just about anything.
903-986-9336.
What was that?
903-986-9336.
I'm sorry, I missed it. One more time.
903-986-9336. The Cap House, a little out of the way, but what they put on will stay.
Back out at R.E. St. John's Stadium, 9:50 to go. I'll run down that score summary after this kickoff by Kilgore. Set to kick it off. Eddie Jimenez, left-footed kicker. 3 people back deep for Mabank. And he will kick it deep all the way to the end zone for the touchback. That last drive by Kilgore took them 2 plays, 39 seconds. It ended with a 14-yard run by Rayshawn Williams right up the middle. PAT was good. Kilgore leads 7-0 with 9:50 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, we were discussing there at break if that's considered a second drive or what, but we really don't know. We really don't care. We scored, so we scored first.
It's a second drive.
So now offense, or Mabank will have the ball for the first time tonight. And as my uncle says, we just need to score as many points as they do, or one more, and we win.
Penland, the quarterback, hands off over on the right side, and they stack it up. Wilkerson on the carry, just a 2-yard gain on the play.
And that was the triple option offense, I believe, which they are famous for. And they handed it off to the running back, and like Jason said, he got 2 yards.
Yeah, brings up 2nd and 8. Panthers on offense. Their first possession, they didn't possess it the last time. They muffed the punt. Double tag tight ends. Out of the option. Now they put the H-back, fake it, a handoff, and then they try to throw it, and it's knocked down. It's swatted out of the air for Kilgore.
Knocked down by Wiley Mitchell. And I'm glad he did, because he had a guy wide open over there on the right side. And
they had the screen set up
they
well.
They did have the screen set up well. They loaded the left side and threw it to the right, but Wiley Mitchell made a great play and stopped it.
Yeah, that would have been big yardage.
Yep.
There were just way more blockers than Kilgore had tacklers out there.
Yep.
Kind of reminds you the old student body, right and left.
Like Lindale.
Yeah, like Lindale. And they'll go back to that same double tight end. Takes it, fakes the handoff, rolls out the right, wants to throw it, stops, and he throws it.
Interception.
And it's intercepted by Kilgore. On the interception for Kilgore, it looked like
David McGowan.
McGowan, yes, it was.
So David McGowan intercepted that, and it looks like turnover on the interception. We're going to get the ball back about the 35-yard line,
and
I believe.
Penland should have just thrown that out of bounds. He had nobody to throw to. He was out of the pocket. He could have thrown it out of bounds.
Yep.
But now Kilgore will start in the Mabank end of the field for the second time at the Mabank 35.
But I want to give McGowan some props there. That was a toe tap. He intercepted it, toe tapped it. So, I mean, it was really close to being out of bounds. But he made a great play and intercepted it.
Slide over on both sides. Kilgore left to right. Brooks calling for the ball. Hands it off to Williams. Tries to get the corner turn. He gets out around the outside. Gets a good block. Hesitates. Back out. Bounces outside again. Finally runs out of bounds inside the 10. Kilgore will have it first and goal to go
like a
from
20
just inside the 10.
26-yard run there by Rayshawn. What a great run he had. Got outside, missed a couple tackles, and got 26 yards on that run.
Let's see where they do place the ball down.
The 9.
It will be first and goal. I thought he went outside the 10. So it'll be first and goal to go for Kilgore from the 9. Sanders split over on the far side. Going in the slot is White. Over on the near side is Graves. Williams in the backfield. Takes it, hands it off straight up the middle. Bounces outside, cuts back inside. Touchdown, Williams from 9 yards out. He scores for the second time tonight.
Yep, like you said, 9-yard touchdown run there by Rayshawn. Offensive line just absolutely dominated their defensive line there. Want to give those guys some props. Fabian Albaldino, Daniel Garcia, Jonathan Barron, Jaden Pastor, Colin Burrows, and Hunter Whipke. So good job, guys, getting him in the end zone.
They'll come on to try the extra point. Will be Jimenez. He kicks it. It's good. Our score, Kilgore 14, Mabank nothing. Kilgore High School football continues in a moment.
We're so happy to serve you here at East Texas Hardware and want to thank you for supporting our economy by shopping local. We're your hometown hardware store, and you can count on us to deliver personal service. East Texas Hardware is a part of the history of Kilgore. We care about our community, our relationships, and the future that we're helping to build. We're members of the Kilgore Chamber of Commerce and Rotary Club. Our focus is all about community involvement, and we proudly support many local charities, churches, youth sports, and the Kilgore Education Program. Kilgore's our home. It's a great place to work, live, and play. East Texas Hardware thanks you for shopping with us and for supporting Ragin' Red Broadcasting and the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Back out at R.E. St. John Stadium, 8:50 left to go in the first quarter. Kilgore up 14-0. That last drive took 2 plays again. The only difference was it was 39 seconds the first time. It was 13 seconds this time. And the PAT by Jimenez good. Kilgore up 14-0. 8:50 left to go in the first.
Yeah, 14-0 with 8:50 left. That's a good start for Kilgore.
Right.
The 3 and out's kind of a forgotten thing now. So
yeah, good kick by Jimenez. Good high kick. They'll field it at about the 6-yard line. Trying to get a wall set over on the far side. On the return over there was Gavin Foote, the junior for Mabank. Gets it up close to the 25. Let's see where they mark it.
Yep, about the 24, so about a 14-yard gain there for him off the kickoff. So they'll start at their 24-yard line, it looks like. Or Kilgore's their 24-yard line.
That will be first and 10 from that spot. Penland, our whole team huddling over the sideline, so they won't huddle on the field. They'll come straight to the line of scrimmage. As they do. 2 backs in the backfield, full house backfield actually, straight ahead handoff. Maybe the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Possibly.
I don't think there maybe a yard. The Jackson's going to say he got a yard.
Yep, Noah Romero got the ball there from the quarterback and ran
right,
it.
They're going to put it right on the 25.
Yep.
So actually, they're going to put it short of the 25. Yep. We're going to call it no gain on the play. He didn't even get a whole yard. He got half a yard.
If you're not watching it on YouTube right now, this is a totally different look than we've seen all year. This option offense, it's pretty fun to watch.
And
but
Kilgore, first time we've seen them with a 5-man front. They normally play a 3-man front. Hand off over the right side, and this time they do get a couple yards on the play. But, we normally see 3-men front. But that's what you got to do. You got to adjust to what the team does. You can't stick with – because 3 men are not going to stop that whole mass of humanity up there.
They've got 7 or 8 on the line each play. And, their body, student body left or student body right.
So, Kilgore now Mabank with 3rd and 8 to go.
And this is not where they want to be.
No, not 3rd and long in this kind of offense. Now they pitch it, and they've got that student body to the left, got some running room, and they're going to be close to a first down.
They're probably
going to be see where they spot it.
Yep, I think they're going to
give them the first down. They needed 8. They got 8.
They got exactly 8.
Yep, so they got their first down of the night. So Mabank moving the ball. like I say, when you've got that many people, it's just hard to fight through to make a block.
No, it is.
But the thing you can't do is you can't play reach. Somebody's got to penetrate and break that up where somebody else can make a tackle. All 5 or 6 of you on the line can't sit and slide down the line and reach. Somebody's got to cross that line of scrimmage and break that up, and that's what Kilgore has been doing. Out of the same full house backfield, one receiver to the left. Now they're taking on the end around, trying to get the corner turn, and they're not going to do it.
That was Leon Graves with the tackle. He's going to lose one there.
Yep, foot.
Great play by Leon. He chased him down from behind and tackled him.
Yep, foot on the carry. Around the right side.
And while we're talking about Leon, his brother Laperion, number 11, it's his 18th birthday today, so we'd like to say happy birthday to Laperion Graves.
Mabank with the huddle. Kilgore leading 14-0. 6:24 left to go in the first. Same full house backfield, double tight end. Now they take the fake, the handoff. Quarterback's got pressure. He's flushed out, and he just slides down and actually loses yardage.
Yep, he lost 2 yards
by sliding.
Yeah, I think that was kind of to save his life. He had 2 or 3 guys barreling down on him. And
right. It's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and about 13 to go for Mabank. So they have got themselves in a hole.
Yep.
And for a team that doesn't throw it very much, have 2 I think he's got 2 throwing touchdowns all year, Jason said. Yep, he's got 2 TDs and 3 interceptions.
If 3rd and 8's bad, 3rd and 14 is really bad for this offense.
They'll take it, play the handoff, play action. He's got time to throw it, and he's got a man down the sideline, but he was already out of bounds, so it wasn't going to matter if he caught it.
No.
He ran out of real estate on the far side, and the ball falls incomplete.
Leon and Dre Sanders had very good coverage on him, and like you said, he wasn't going to receive that anyway.
Mabank will come on to punt the ball. Coming on for them will be Rev Neighbors, the punter, number 26.
We've got Dre Sanders
back. We've only got one man back.
Looks like we're kind of setting up for a fake. We've got 3 linebackers out there. And
let's see.
4 down linemen.
4 men front for Kilgore. High snap, but he gets it down. Takes his time, but it is straight up and straight back down. And it took a Mabank bounce. It almost turned into a negative yard punt.
Something you don't see a lot of. Right. The punter downed it himself.
Yes, you don't see that. I wish I had golf shots in the day with that much backspin on them.
7-yard punt. Probably went about 15, but backed up 8 yards. Like you said, that was a good golf shot.
Yeah, you and Jason could do that. Y'all could stick it on the green every time.
Not me. Jason can, but I can't do that anymore. I bet my Uncle Scott could, though. He's a really good golfer.
At 38-yard line of Mabank, Kilgore will take over at that spot. There's an illegal substitution on defense. So they're going to get an
replay 4th down.
Yeah, they're going to replay 4th down. So there was a 5-yard penalty. So that 7-yard punt now has a chance to be improved.
So I guess we had 12 men on the field.
Yeah, they've got 1st down over there, but it's not 1st down. It's still 4th. Yeah, Kilgore had an illegal substitution. Well, like you said, usually means too many men on the field. Or one of them didn't get off in time, was running and didn't get off before he punted it. So now they'll get the chance to improve that 7-yard punt. Now the chance of a fake punt comes more real, that you only like 5 yards. So this is where they really better watch.
So that's a
13 is not as near likely as 5.
That's a 10-yard penalty?
Yeah. So that is not near as likely as a 5-yard to go on 4th down as them faking the punt.
Yep.
Another high snap, but he gets it down, and he's a left-footed, and this is going to be a much better punt and take a Mabank roll. And, I mean, this is going to be way better. He can scratch that 7 yards off his average. If Jason calculates it up, 52-yard punt. That's way better than a 7.
And the good thing about that is where he punted it from is where they downed it. So that was a 52-yard advantage that Mabank just got off that one penalty. That just shows you what a penalty can do
in a ball game. Yes,
absolutely.
Think about it. If this was a close ball game right now, Kilgore went from starting at Mabank's 38 to their 12.
Yeah, that's a huge
That is
difference.
a world of difference
And
right there.
That's one of those things that could really cost you in a playoff game.
It sure could. Give a team another chance, especially if they like less than 10 yards for a first down.
Yep.
Slot over on the right side. Out of the shotgun, Brooks. Hands off to Williams. Starts inside. Bounces outside. Got a good block.
Touchdown.
He's got one guy to beat. Good block out here by Graves on the receiver end, and he's going to take it 88 yards for a touchdown.
Takirian White for 88 yards. Maybe they did that to pad the stats.
Well, and also there, you got to give credit there, like I said, to Graves on that block out here. He was the one long blocker, the wide receiver out here, and he made that run possible.
He wasn't even touched in that 88 yards.
Yes.
You could see that he was running right toward us, and you could see that hole. It just opened up, and he just took it and went to the house.
Jimenez to add the extra point. And Kilgore goes up 21-0. We'll be back in a moment.
Energy Welfare manufactures a complete line of oil and gas equipment, as well as fabrication of custom vessels, piping, and structural steel. We are located on Highway 80 in White Oak, Texas. We have had a strong commitment to excellence for over 20 years. Our goal is to manufacture the best oil and gas processing equipment for our customers. Energy Welfare, a name you can trust and a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Raging Red Broadcasting.
At Chavez Fabrications and Fencing, or CFF, they specialize in all types of fencing needs. Whether it's privacy, chain link, ornamental, or barbed wire, to custom metal gates and entrances, they are there to help. If you have residential or commercial fencing issues, they have the knowledge and experience to provide the solutions you need. Fully insured, locally owned and operated. Call CFF at 903-522-1267. That's Chavez Fabrication and Fencing, proud supporters of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Raging Red Broadcasting.
Back out at R.E. St. John Stadium as Kilgore set to kick it off. Back to the Mabank Panthers. And man, there's a lot good long kick. It's going to go out of bounds. Well, no, they fielded it for air catch. They'll get it at the 25. That last drive by Kilgore, we've had a 39-second, a 13-second, and this one fell right between on a 14-second drive. One play drive, 88 yards by Takirian White. Kilgore up 21-0. 4:55 left to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, after our first three plays, we've done really, really well and kept the ball above before the sticks, and a couple of them are one or two plays, so done a really good job of getting the ball in the end zone tonight.
Yeah, we've had two play drives and one play, and Mabank takes over at their first and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This time they actually put a slot and a wide receiver split out on the far side. On the carry was Cameron Wilkerson, the senior, and he's going to have no gain on the play. Wilkerson came in tonight with only 133 yards on 37 attempts and 3 TDs.
Yeah, our defensive line is just stopping them up front, and they just can't do anything. So
they actually ran with a receiver split and a man in the slot, and they're going to keep a man split out on the far side. So they're going to try something different.
We've got 3 wide receivers.
Right. And they will put the slot on the left side. Right to left takes it, hands it off on a counter play to the left side, and no gain again on the line from scrimmage. Kilgore swapping some players. Romulo Castro comes into the ball game for Kilgore, substituting in. So first time we've seen Castro in tonight, the junior.
Yeah, we're gonna start looking at the roster pretty hard here pretty soon, I bet. Get some young kids some playing time tonight.
3:42 left to go in the first quarter. Kilgore up 21-0.
Looks like we still got a little drizzle coming down.
They break the huddle with a slot on both sides, not the full house. Now they're going to send the slot man in motion from right to left. Penland rolls out. He wants to throw it, and he throws him, and the ball falls incomplete. Kilgore High School football being brought to you each and every Friday night by Raging Red Broadcasting. Doug Smith along with Alan Clark and Jason Smith. Brian Black back at the stadium. Don Hedrick at home rooting us on.
Absolutely.
And now it'll be a punt time for the Mabank Panthers. One man back team for Kilgore. Number 13, Dre Sanders.
Yeah, we'll see what kind of punt he does here. He's had a 7-yarder that was turned back and a 52.
Yeah,
so
he's lucky the 7 didn't count. This is a much better punt. And Kilgore signals for a fair catch at the 40. Let's see where they mark it. If they mark it, guys,
41.
40. If they mark 41, we got a good mark. So we that time, and that was fair call. So,
referee just fell down, but he's okay.
Whatever the difference, 34 yards, and that was all in the air.
Yeah, and that's why you want a fair catch those, because you save a lot of yards.
Exactly. So Kilgore going to start it at their own 41-yard line with good field position.
Good job by Dre Sanders fair catching that ball. That was a tough one to catch, and he did a good job.
Well, you're looking up into this hard mist.
Yep.
And for one thing, and the ball's wet as it travels through the air. It's coming to you wet. Slide over on the left side. Towns over on the right. Now they'll fake the handoff, and now they'll throw it on the wide receiver screen. Dodging a few tackles, still going, still trying to get somewhere. Sanders on the reception, and he's going to get 3 yards out of what should have been nothing.
3 yards, and I think he had 4 or 5 Mabank guys on the ground after he was juking and jiving. That was pretty good run there by Mr. Sanders.
Now checking in the ball game for Kilgore, Braden Williams. And he'll go split over on the far side. Karen White in the ball game. He's going to stack on the near side behind Graves. Receivers stacked on both sides. Williams in the backfield next to Brooks. Taking his time, letting the play clock run. Takes the snap, throws it out to White out here in the spot, out of the deal, and he's going to be knocked out of bounds, but not before he picks up a first down. On the tackle was Noah Romero, the senior safety for Mabank.
Yep, he got a gain of 11 there on that little throw. Threw it outside. He missed a couple tackles and got a gain of 11, which is a great play by them.
Kilgore with positive side of the field over in the Mabank side at the Mabank 45. They've got it 1st and 10. Graves on the near side. Williams in the backfield gets a handoff to the right side. Big hole. Hits one man, gets away from him. He's got another one to beat, and there's a flag. They're going to call this back. You're going to get a hold over here on Graves.
Yep.
And they're going to call this back. So that, and I thought that was probably going to get called. And that was a good call.
That was a good call, and Leon knows it. He's hanging his head over here.
Yeah.
Yep.
10-yard penalty comes on the foul.
Right.
Heard the ref. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul.
The ref's mic's working good tonight. This is probably the best I've ever heard it, where we can clearly hear the call.
Yeah, this ref team looks like they know what they're doing.
He made some yardage, and let's see, the spot of the foul, he was about 5 yards down the field. So they penalized 10 from there. Let's see.
It's going to be first.
Actually, they're going to put it far. Now, something's wrong. You got wrong. You got the marker wrong.
Oh, timeout. Timeout by
takes
Mabank.
a timeout. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back.
HD Hydraulics invites you to check out what's new. Their 3 locations are now under one roof. This 39,000 square foot shop and showroom carries the best outdoor power equipment, including Gravely and Exmark mowers, Echo power equipment, and the best small engine shop in East Texas. HD Hydraulics for equipment sales and service. They can design and fabricate special orders, make custom hoses in-house, and more. If your work involves hydraulics, HD either has it, can find it, or will make it. Tell them how they can help you at the Traffic Circle in Kilgore.
At the Happy Belly Deli inside Clayton's Get and Go, we've got you covered with the best full breakfast and ready-made plate lunches 7 days a week from 4 to 9 p.m. We are passionate about providing fresh quality food to fuel your day. We also have fuel for your car or boat with plenty of room to maneuver. Unlike other stations, we have diesel at every pump. So if it's fuel for yourself, your car, your boat, or truck, we've got it at Clayton's Get and Go. That's Clayton's Get and Go, a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Raging Red Broadcasting.
Back out at R.E. St. John Stadium at the timeout by Mabank. Kilgore will stack 4 receivers over on the left, 1 on the right, empty backfield. Brooks back there by himself. 4-man front by Mabank. Throws it out in the flat again. Catches it over there on the far side. Picks up good positive yardage. On the reception was McCowan again.
Yep, McCowan. You kind of see that play coming when you had them stacked. Looks like a gain of about 7 yards.
Yeah, 7 yards on play. Brings up about 2nd and 2 to go for the Bulldogs.
2nd down and 2.
Yeah, we think
Now
the ref kind of messed up
yeah,
that holding penalty.
Carrion White has lost where he goes. He's finally lined up, split on the right side. Out of the shotgun. Brooks calls for the ball. I am surprised, guys, that we didn't get called on that one. Handoff, good handoff to McGowan,
yep.
But he moved before the ball was snapped. He flinched over on the left side, and we got by with an illegal procedure right there.
Looks like 11-yard gain there by McGowan. That was a great run. He was stopped in the backfield and broke the tackle and got 11 yards. So
yeah, he brought his right leg up, bent his knee. You knew he was ready to go get that ball.
I actually thought Mabank was about to strip it, but he did a really good job of holding on to that ball.
Right. He did. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. Ball at the 26-yard line of Mabank. Slot both sides for Kilgore, left to right. 2-step, now throws it out in the flat. Out here to Graves, makes the tackle. Touchdown. Keelion Graves from 26 yards out.
With a 26-yard pass reception, and he stiff-armed that poor kid from Mabank and ran into the end zone.
With 56.2 seconds left to go in the first. Kilgore trying to go up 28-0 with the extra point.
Yeah, this could be a long game if it stays like this. Uh-oh.
There's the snap. The kick is up. It's good. Kilgore Bulldogs 28. The Mabank Panthers nothing. We'll be back after this.
Yeah, there was a flag.
I am Joey Wright, your Kilgore, Texas Edward Jones financial advisor. I'm all about financial investments, but I also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I, Joey Wright, am a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs football team on station KDOK. Call me at 903-983-0024 or visit edwardjones.com for all of your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Kilgore Eye Care Center has been a supporter of the Kilgore Bulldogs for over 46 years. Dr. J.T. Roberts, Dr. J.D. Roberts, and Dr. Shiloh Roberts offer eye care from their office at 1100 Stone Road in Kilgore. They fit eyeglasses and contact lenses and offer 24-hour emergency services for eye injuries and eye infections. Dr. Roberts, Roberts & Roberts are therapeutic optometrists and optometric glaucoma specialists. That's Kilgore Eye Care Center at 1100 Stone Road. Phone 903-983-2020. That's 983-2020.
Back at the R.E. St. John Stadium, where the Kilgore Bulldogs are set to kick it back to the Mabank Panthers. 56.2 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Jimenez signals he's ready to kick it off. Or check that, it wasn't Jimenez this time. It was Jamaica that kicked it off. And the ball is going to go out of bounds. Let's see if they're going to make them re-kick or what. They're going to make them re-kick it, I think.
Fair catch called.
So, well, they actually called for a fair catch. I thought he stepped out, but let's see. So they were going to put it down. That last drive by Kilgore took 2 minutes, 22 seconds, 5 plays. Ended with a Cason Brooks pass to Leon Grace for on a 26-yard. Kilgore goes up 28-0. So they're going to spot the catch. He must have touched the ground. On thing I can figure. I thought he just called for a fair catch, but I always thought also you could. If he'd have called for a fair catch in his knee, they would have got it at the 25.
Right.
So he must have not signaled fair catch. I thought he did.
Yeah, that's one of those new rules that they implemented a couple years ago.
They'll take it, throw it out in the flat, and the pass complete on a wheel route on the far side. First positive yard on the pass Mabank has had.
Well, that's another pass out there on the flat for them.
Only 2 yards, though, on it. Starting at their own 9 or 8 yard line. So now they'll give them about 3 yards on the plate. And that should be, well, we've got about a 5-second differential between the play clock and the game clock. They're going to have to run one more play before the end of the quarter.
You know, they've gone out of their option offense. We saw that on the last drive, and I guess they didn't really
Three receivers left, 1 right. Penland, though, fakes the handoff and does hand it off right up the middle that time to Wilkerson, and he gets 1 yard, and that should be the last play of the first quarter, and it will be. Into the first quarter here at R.E. St. John Stadium on the last regular season game of the 2024 campaign. Kilgore 28, Mabank nothing. We'll be back after this.
Kilgore Tire Center is located at 2601 Highway 259 North. They are your local Cooper tire dealer. Open from 7:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday, and from 7:30 until noon on Saturdays. As well as new tire sales, they offer balancing, rotation, and flat repair. Kilgore Tire, along with Cooper Tires, is a proud sponsor of Kilgore High School football.
Laird Insurance Agency, 2700 Stone Road, is an independent, trusted choice insurance agency serving Kilgore's personal and business insurance needs since 1923. As an independent insurance agent, they can shop your insurance with companies like Travelers, Safeco, Hartford, and Progressive. You may call Bobby Bean, Harvey McClendon, or Tisha Martin at Laird Insurance Company at 984-5000 or on the web at lairdins.com.
Back at R.E. St. John Stadium after the change ends of the field for the quarter. Third and about 6 to go for Mabank, and they try to throw an inside route, and it's incomplete. That may have been a little bit of I'll say it right in a minute. Footsteps heard by the wide receiver because he was wide open and went right through his hands.
It did go right through his hands.
But he was going to get hammered.
He was. Jaden was right there, but I want to give a shout out to Trey Hutchinson, number 40. That's the one that played in Palestine. He's been a stalwart on the JV team this year and has really carried them, and he's playing middle linebacker tonight for the Bulldogs, and he had a couple tackles on that last drive. So good for Trey.
Yep. Now they'll be forced to punt it away. Neighbors punting it away just right about at the end line. And Kilgore gets they don't call for a fair catch on a line drive. Almost thought we had a face mask there. On a line drive kick received by Dre Sanders.
Once again, great catch by Dre. That ball was going to bounce a long way. So off that 32-yard punt. So he saved us a lot of yardage there, and we're going to start the drive at the 47-yard line, it looks like.
Yep, actually the 42-yard line.
Oh, 42, sorry.
Is where they're going to put it down. Start this drive by Kilgore on positive side of the field again for the Kilgore Bulldogs. They'll split over on the far side. In the slot will go Walton. Graves will split on the far side. Braden Williams on the near side. In the backfield, takes it, hands off straight ahead, and Williams. Cox was in there, and at the fullback position, or H-back, whichever way you want to call it, Cade Cox.
Yeah, that was no gain there for Rayshawn. I'm glad, I wish Kaysen would have seen number 4 out there on the flat. He was really, he was wide open up there. He would have been gone for a touchdown.
Slot over on the left side. Now they'll put one over on the right. Kilgore right to left, south to north. Missed a little lighter than he was when we started the game. Out of the shotgun, Brooks, 2-step drop. Now he's going to roll out to his right. Pump fake. He's going to keep it and run. Dips inside, goes outside, picks up a first down.
Looks like a gain of about 12 yards for Kaysen there, and that was a great play by him. He didn't see anybody open, so he just ran out there and got him 12 yards.
Yep. Showed us that speed that he has and picked up the first down. So it will be.
Down, Kilgore.
Now
Clock will stop on the out-of-bounds plate.
Yep, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line.
Slide over on both sides. 10:58 left to go in the half. Kilgore ahead, 28-0. 1st and 10 Bulldogs. After the 12-yard run by Brooks, hands off to Williams, starts inside, tries to get outside, and he is swarmed in there by one bunch of white jersey, but still picked up good yardage.
He was stopped at for a 5-yard game, and then he ended up getting about 9, I believe. So
he's going to get 9 yards.
Once again, Rayshon just does not stop those legs, and he just continues, and then he falls forward.
Well,
so he gets another couple yards.
Well, and he got a little help from some of his lineman friends pushing him forward, too.
He got some pushes, but he does a great job of keeping those legs running.
Yeah, slide over on both sides. Brooks out of the shotgun with Williams back there with him. He'll take a 2-step drop, looks to his right. Now he's flushed out, starts running, cuts back to the middle and down to the 15-yard line. Going to pick up about 6 yards on the play.
Yep, 6 yards. I don't mind Kaysen running, but that's a little scary when he gets tackled like that. He had 2 guys fall on him,
right,
and he was a little slow to get up, but it looks like he's okay.
1st and 10 Bulldogs now at the Mabank 15-yard line.
Bringing in our heavy group.
Travis Dixon checks into the ball game at H-back.
We've got Kim coming in and JTP coming in too, so they're working on some goal line stuff or something right now.
Yep, they will come in with a straight eye backfield with Dixon and Williams. This time Brooks will go up under center. And he'll take it, hand it off, second man through. Williams, Dixon leading through the hole, and he breaks a tackle, still going. Now they're trying to pull the ball, still going, still hadn't got him down. Breaks another tackle, still going forward, and now the linemen are going to push him down close to the 5 and a first down.
Man,
well, that was a whole lot of running just to pick up about, let's see what he picked up. Picked up 7-8 yards. But he ran about 40.
He did, and
all in one spot.
Man, they had shirts coming everywhere. People were grabbing him, and he just kept running and ended up getting 7 or 8 yards there. That was
Mabank was trying to tackle the ball instead of him, and he just kept pulling away from him.
Man, and then of course the offensive line gets behind him and starts pushing him.
Right. So from the 7-yard line, it'll be 2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs. One man in the backfield, McGowan. And he will get the handoff over the left side, follows behind the blockers. He's going to be down for a first down. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs inside the 5-yard line. Right down about the 4-yard line.
Yep, so a 5-yard gain there. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line, 3-yard line.
Actually going to be down at the 3 where they spotted for the extra point. So it'll be 1st and goal from that 3.
The heavy group is not on the field now. So you
McGowan
got
in the backfield.
Cade Cox at fullback.
Yeah, now they roll him out. Brooks wants to roll out. Now he takes it, reverses field. He's got to try to find him a pick him away touchdown. So Brooks runs from 3 yards out.
You could tell that play was supposed to go to the right because when he came back and cut back to the left, the offensive linemen were just standing there. He had to run around them. Right. And then they realized, oh no, Kaysen's over here, so we better start blocking.
Yeah.
But I don't think it mattered. He was going to run around him anyway.
Where did he come from?
Yeah.
Where did he come from?
So Jimenez is off or on for the extra point again. 8:02 left, and I believe it's 35-0. It's going to be 35-0.
Here comes Jimenez, the hold by Williams. Kilgore 35, Mabank nothing. We'll be back in a moment.
Are you looking for a healthcare clinic that has low prices and a family atmosphere? Kilgore Quick Care is the place for you. We offer walk-in urgent care, primary care, and weight management with transparent, affordable prices. The next time you have a health concern, think Kilgore Quick Care. We are located at 401 East Lantrip Street, right behind the Kilgore Post Office. Locally owned and operated, Kilgore Quick Care is a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting. When your family needs care quick, Kilgore Quick Care. Go Dogs!
Has your bank statement come in the mail? It was supposed to come days ago. Are you living in 2007? E-statement is a must. It's instant and goes right to your online banking. So there's no more waiting in snail mail, and it's more secure.
Yeah, you can download and print all your account statements up to 2 years back and can view them anytime you need.
I do like instant gratification, and snail mail needs a serious vibe check. I do have online banking and a mobile app. I'm enrolling today.
Enroll in e-statements in your online banking today.
Citizens Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back out at RE St. John Stadium after that touchdown by Kilgore, their longest drive, 3 minutes 58 seconds, 7 plays. It ended with a 3-yard run by McGowan, by Brooks, and Kilgore goes up 35-0. Brooks tried to find somebody to throw it to, nobody around, ran about in a back and forth all the way from one side to the other and scored. Kickoff, ball down about the 9-yard line. They call for a fair catch. They will get it at their own 25.
Yeah, during that break, I was looking at the Mabank sidelines, and I appreciate their coaches. They're going out and trying to pump up their kids, and the kids aren't hanging their heads, and they're actually they're hustling. So that's all you can kind of ask for these kids down 35-0. That's got to be a tough sideline to be on right now. But
25-yard line, first down.
It is. It gets, like I say, fixing to get to the point whether you're the 35 or 42, it doesn't make any difference. Everybody needs to play, whichever one. Yep. Doesn't make any difference if you're the 42 or the nothing.
That's correct.
Everybody needs to get to play.
Yep.
Now they'll go back to that full house backfield and double tight ends, and they'll pick up a couple yards off the right side, not much more.
Yep, the birthday boy LaPerion got the tackle there and gained 2 yards for Mabank, and on to second down.
We're going to give him about 3 yards. He got 3 yards on the play. Bring up 2nd and 7 on it. They look to the sideline, get the play signaled in, swap receivers. For Mabank.
Makes it 2nd and 7.
Checking into the ball game, McCroson. And he will come over as a tight end on the right spot. Same way, double tight end, full out. They fake the handoff, throw it, and it is batted down. LaPerion Graves bats that ball down.
He does. He jumped up and batted it down, and he's got his hands over his head right now because he wanted that interception, but he batted it down and stopped that play, so now it's going to be 3rd and 7 or 8.
Yeah, 3rd and about 7 to go for Mabank. 7:11 left to go. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. Kilgore 35, Mabank nothing. Coming into the ball game, Foot. Saw him once earlier when he did an end around. And now he checks in for Mabank, comes over here to an H-back position. Up under center, Penland now he will get the handoff on the counter play over the left side. And maybe a couple, not much more. Actually, Jason said he picked up 4 yards on the play.
Looks like it's going to bring that up a 4th and 4, and they're bringing out their punt team. So they're going to punt it, and we get some more practice with our punt receiving team out there, and Dre's in the backfield again.
I keep expecting them, and this is another 5 yard. They did not fake the punt the last time when it was 5 yard. We'll see this time. I keep thinking that's going to happen. Maybe they're going to wait till they're within 2 or 3 yards to do that. They do have one bad back that they can short snap it too.
They do, yep.
So,
and we've got 2 or 3 linebackers, 4 linebackers. It looks like.
There's a good snap, left footed guy, and the ball looked like he shanked it, and it went straight to the sideline at the 48-yard line. Let's see where they're going to mark it out. They're going to get the 47. 22-yard punt is all for Mabank and Neighbors.
22-yard punt, and one of those linebackers out there on the field was Blade Chipwood. I believe he is a sophomore, junior linebacker that played on the JV team this year, and they moved him up to varsity, so he did a good job there. And
Kilgore at their own 47. 6:14 left to go in the half. Slot over on the left side. In the slot for Kilgore, Jacalion Sheffield checks into the ball game tonight. Williams in the backfield. Out of the shotgun now. They'll send Williams in motion from left to right. Takes it, throws it on a crossing route. and it's complete to carry on White.
Number 17 to carry in White.
Like about a 16 or 17 yard reception there.
Yeah.
16 yards is what Jason's saying. So good crossing route. He was lined up in the slot and just ran across the middle of the field, and Casey threw a good ball out there.
Right, good slant in pass. Just ran a post route.
We need one of those out in the flat. I like those.
Three guys to the right. Sanders by himself over here to the left.
Got a blitz coming, it looks like.
Yep. They got a three-man front. Now they'll take it. He throws it. He's trying to, and I don't know what happened, but he's pointing like he thought Sanders should have run a go route, and Sanders act like he didn't think he was going to get the ball. He actually stopped on the route.
Well, one thing, it didn't matter because he threw it about 7 yards out of bounds, so it didn't matter what route he ran. It was not a good throw by Casey.
Yeah, there was a miscommunication there.
But that brings up 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line, 36-yard line.
Clock stopped with 5:40 on the incomplete pass. Now they come on a blitz. It's picked up on the outside on a crossing route across the middle. Goes across. Let's see who that. And it's a first down for Kilgore.
Sheffield.
It's one of those jerseys that they haven't rolled up.
Yep.
It's hard to see that number, and it is Sheffield.
Yep, Jacqueline Sheffield with a gain of about 15 yards, Jason says, so appreciate that. But yeah, great route there. I love that. He ran crossing route through the middle, and Kaysen hit him on stride, and he got the 15 yards.
And the first down. 3 receivers split left, 1 right. Missed, kind of picking back up again. Out of the shotgun, Brooks takes it, throws it on the go route, and threw it right on the money. The defender tried to jump that route, and he just missed timing, or he'd have had the interception.
He did. That was a 24-yard reception by Kaysen there, right down the middle, right down the seam, and great touchdown there by Jacqueline Sheffield.
Just a post route right down the middle.
Yep. So now we're on.
And like I say, that was almost intercepted.
Yep. So this will get us up. He missed it.
And they're going to say no good on the extra point. Score remains Kilgore 41, Mabank nothing. We'll be back in a moment.
At the Burrito Shop in Kilgore, you'll find authentic Mexican cuisine. Owner Jessie Annabeth and her staff serve up a wide selection of food, including tortas, enchiladas, gorditas, and of course burritos. Open Monday through Saturday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. For breakfast and lunch, it's the Burrito Shop, who want you to know that they support Kilgore High School football. Go Bulldogs!
National Wholesale Supply at 300 Southport Road carries a full line of plumbing supplies and fixtures. They feature Rinnai tankless water heaters along with Delta and American Standard faucets and fixtures. They also carry a complete line of Milwaukee tools. They're your local dealer for American-made Bradford White water heaters. National Wholesale Supply services both retail and wholesale customers. They also carry the Big Green Egg cookers for the ultimate cooking experience. National Wholesale Supply is a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
Back at RE St. John Stadium, Kilgore set to kick it back to Mabank. That last drive by Kilgore took them 4 plays, ended with a 24-yard pass from Kaysen Brooks to Carrion White. Kilgore missed the extra point. It scored 41-0. The Bulldogs lead over the Panthers.
Yeah, we've had a great first quarter and a half.
It will be Jamaica kicking off for the Kilgore Bulldogs this time. Good high hanging kick. Fielded at the 15, and they'll just fair catch that. He actually had a chance to run that. He had a lot of room in front of him. I think he had already predetermined he was going to fair catch it and didn't realize how much room he had.
I think you're right, and this drive is going to start on the 25-yard line, I believe, for the Mabank Panthers. And they'll start this drive right there, yep.
Yep, at their own 25, trying to get that goose egg and a little bit momentum because they will receive the second half kickoff.
That is true.
So trying to get some momentum to carry into this into halftime. Just some kind of spark of offense. I think they've only had 1 first down.
22.
They'll run double tight end.
Looks like
hand off over on the left side. In their quarterback, Cason Schreier, the junior. It had been Penland, and now that was Schreier in the quarterback this time for Mabank. They changed quarterbacks.
Yeah, was it 22 or 25? That was the
25. It was 25. Cason Schreier.
Number 9.
And let's see what 2-yard pickup on the play. Yeah, it'd been Penland, number 16, that started the game, and now it's Schreier in there, the junior. Penland, the senior, that started.
Yeah, Schreier looks a little more like a running quarterback.
Right. And he will remain, and he will go up under center. 2 backs behind him. He'll hand off he'll actually keep it himself, and he breaks the tackler too and picks up positive yardage for Mabank.
Picks up 7 yards, I believe, 8 yards.
Keeper number 25,
6 yards.
Schreier.
Picks up 6 yards. Good run by Schreier.
Right now they've got a chance for a first. Got third and manageable. Third and about 2 yards for a first down.
Yep, that's what you want in this offense.
Right.
Third and short.
Keep it manageable.
And I always like quarterbacks that have a 2 in their number.
Right.
I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's old school football.
Right now, Wilkerson will come in from the sideline and bring the play in. The running back, the senior running back, as they come up to the line of scrimmage, and it will be Schreier again. And they'll send a man in motion. He fumbled it, and he was down because his knee touched. He's trying to stumble forward, but he's going to lose a yard because his knee went down when he picked it up.
Yep, he fumbled it directly.
Now they're.
I bet they go for it.
Let's see. We keep inching that yardage down on 4th down a little bit.
They're bringing in.
Let's see.
They're bringing in a whole new package. I don't know if it's
4th and about 4 to go.
Looks like they're punting.
3, yep. About 4th and about 3 to go. Let's see if they punt it.
We kept most of our defense in.
They sure are looking at the sideline for a long time for somebody's going to punt the ball.
Yeah.
So let's see what they do. But there is nobody. Now there is a man up short. 2 guys out wide, and they're still looking at the sideline. They're going to let the clock run out, the play clock, while they take a timeout. Let's take one with them. We'll be back in a moment.
Hey, all you Bulldog fans, it's Kara Harris here, your local State Farm insurance agent. Our office is located at 701 North Kilgore Street, next to the Burrito Shop. You can call or text us at 903-984-0678 or check out our website, www.myetxagent.com. We'd love to hear from you. Go Dogs!
Hey, this is Tim Capps with Gabriel Jordan Buick GMC, and there's one thing you gotta know. We love Kilgore Bulldog football. Gabriel Jordan Buick GMC, post-profit, and Kilgore Bulldog football. Woo! Nowhere else in East Texas.
Back out at R.E. St. John Stadium, 41-0. Kilgore on top, 2:42 to go until the half. Remind you to stay tuned for our Vera Bank halftime show. I'll have the score summary. Jason will have the stats.
Here in that Tim Capps commercial, I just wanted to give him a shout out and say thank you for what you do for not only Region Red Broadcasting, but the city of Kilgore and the kids of Kilgore and everybody else.
Yep.
Great supporter of Kilgore athletics and anything Kilgore Bulldogs, Kilgore Rangers. Just a great man and a great neighbor.
One man down deep, high snap, they get it down off to the side, takes a Mabank bounce, and they'll down it at the Kilgore 35-yard line. 33 yards on that punt.
33-yard punt. I'm really surprised that punt didn't roll a little further. That was one of those end over end.
And it just went sideways.
It did.
Went straight. Took a hard right turn. So Kilgore, let's see if we see some substitutes for half.
No,
it will be Brooks and Williams still in there.
Yep.
Graves and Walton in at receivers. Cox will come in at the H-back position, replacing Dixon. Kilgore at their own 35, 2:33 to work with. Out of the shotgun. They short blitz over on the left side. They come on it. Williams over there ran right where the blitz came from and picks up 6 yards. So 6-yard pickup by Rayshawn Williams. Brings up second and 4. Kilgore probably just going to see if they just keep it on the ground this time and eat up clock.
Yeah, let's run the clock here and get to halftime and maybe get the number 2s out there for the second half. But once again, I mean, Rayshawn is such a great runner. He finds those holes, and he's always getting some positive yardage, and that's what you need.
Ray Sanders will go in the slot over on the far side. Williams split on the near side. Now Williams moves from left to right to the other side of Brooks. Brooks talking to him, telling him something. Now he looks back down at his wrist again. Down to 3 on the play clock. Play handed on the end around to Walton, and he might have got a yard. That's about it. That play didn't look good from the start. It was because Williams and Brooks were like they really weren't sure who was supposed to be where, and it didn't look right from the start.
Yeah, that's one of those new plays that everybody's incorporating where they actually pitch it to the receiver coming, because if he fumbles it, then it's an incomplete pass.
Right.
It's worked.
Slot over on the left side.
It's worked several times this year, but didn't work on that one. So now we got a 3rd and 4.
Brooks out of the shotgun. Slot on the left side. Tight end right, takes it, hands off. Williams falls behind. He picks up the first down. He's just over midfield at the 49 or 48 of Mabank.
Williams, what's he get on the
So let's see, a 9-yard pickup.
9-yard gain, and once again, Rayshawn, he is so patient. He just waits for those holes to open up and waits for his linemen to do what they do, and once that hole opens up, he just runs through it and gets 9 yards, man. It makes it look easy.
Put his hand right on the back of the guard and followed him right through the hole.
Yep.
Now Williams in the backfield along with Cox. Takes it, hands it off Williams right behind Cox on the right side. Got some running room. Picks up a first down. Good block out there by Cade Cox.
Cade Cox has been a stalwart out there this year, and he's done a really good job.
And a first down again for Kilgore. And that's going to be probably the last play of this first half. They don't have to run another one. Kilgore starts towards the sideline. And that will be the end of the first half. Our score, the Kilgore Bulldogs 41, the Mabank Panthers 0. We'll be back with our Rear Bank halftime in just a moment.
Eagle Eye Firearms. Concealed handgun classes and firearms training. We buy and sell new and used guns. Call 903-988-4035 for information. Discounts for veterans, military, and law enforcement. Eagle Eye Firearms, USA.
Some people travel to New England just to see Plymouth Rock, and when they get there, they discover it's really just a rock. You can save a lot of time and money by coming to Kilgore and visit the Texas Broadcast Museum. It's infinitely more interesting than a rock. Some people say it's one of the best museums they've ever visited. Find out for yourself. That's the Texas Broadcast Museum in downtown Kilgore. Open Fridays and Saturdays from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. It's also a great place for your company's meetings, parties, or other events. Find us on Facebook or on the web. And that's the Texas Broadcast Museum.
KDOK 1240 AM, 105.3 FM Kilgore, 101.9 Longview, 94.9 Chalk Hill, Lake Cherokee, and now 106.1 Henderson.
KDOK is also heard on KYZS 1490 AM and 95.7 Tyler.
Keeping it classic.
Brent Rice State Farm Insurance is located at 1100B North Kilgore Street. Go by there and see Brent and his staff for all your insurance needs. They have a full line of insurance products available. Whether it is home, auto, boat, or life insurance, they will find a plan that is right for you. Just give them a call at 903-984-2917. That's Brent Rice State Farm Insurance, a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
Back out at R.E. St. John Stadium, we are at halftime. The drill team and the band down on the field for Mabank. So I'm going to run down the scored summary for you in just a minute. You have stuff to do. Check items off your to-do list. Try to fit in one errand before you carpool to football practice, and hopefully find a little time to grab a coffee to get you through it all. At Fairbank, our team is working hard too to bring you the latest in high-tech, on-the-go banking tools, affordable financing solution, and the personal attention you deserve. We get it. You need banking built for real life. Well, that's exactly what you'll find at VeriBank. Genuine banking for genuine people. Come see for yourself. Learn more at VeriBank.com. Go Bulldogs from VeriBank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. And we are in the VeriBank halftime show right here at R.E. St. John Stadium. I'm going to run down that scoring summary for you. Jason will have our stats. Kilgore got the ball to start the game, and they were 3 and out, but the punt was fumbled by Holmes over on the far side, or recovered, by number 13, Home for Kilgore. Kilgore got it 2 plays later, 39 seconds, 14-yard run by Rayshawn Williams. PAT was good. Kilgore went up 7-0 with 9:50 left to go in the first. They would score on their next possession also, this time only 13 seconds on a 2-play drive. A 9-yard run by Rayshawn Williams for his second TD of the night. PAT by Jimenez was good. Kilgore went up 14-0 with 8:50 left to go in the first. They would score on their next possession, this one on an 88-yard run by Takarian White. 1 play in the drive, 14 seconds. They scored with 4:56 left to go in the first. They would score the next 2 possessions. The next one, Kilgore starts at their own 41. It's Cason Brooks to LaKalion Graves down the middle, 26-yard pass, 5 plays in the drive, 2:22 off the clock with 56.2 left to go in the first. Kilgore goes up 28-0. They would score 2 more times before the half. This one on a run by the quarterback from 3 yards out. Cason Brooks, 7 plays in the drive. The longest drive they had, 3:58 off the clock. PAT was good. Kilgore went up 35-0. 8:02 left to go in the half. And they would score 1 more time before the half. This time a 24-yard pass from Cason Brooks to Karrion White. 4 plays in the drive. He crossed the goal line with 5:04 left to go in the half. The extra point was missed, and that's where we are here at halftime. 41-0 with Kilgore on top. We will take a short break here for a second and hear from VeriBank, and then Jason will have our halftime stats. Football season is finally here. It's the time of year when we cheer our hardworking student athletes on to victory. At VeriBank, our team has been working hard too to bring you the latest in high-tech banking tools, affordable financing solution, and the personal attention you deserve. If authentic, relationship-based banking built for real life is your thing, we're here to help you create a winning game plan. Genuine banking for genuine people. Learn more at VeriBank.com. Go Bulldogs from VeriBank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. And we are in our VeriBank halftime, and I'm going to turn it over to Alan.
Doug, thank you very much. We've got a special guest up here. Once you hand the microphone off to her, we've got Miss Erin Brigatti. She is the president of the Kilgore Education Foundation, and they just had their big 5K run last Saturday, November 2nd. And I just wanted her up here. I know we had Millicent up here 2 or 3 weeks ago talking about, getting more people to run, but I just kind of wanted to get a rundown on how it went. And did y'all have a good time, raise a lot of money? Just give me a rundown.
Yeah, we did. This was our 4th annual, if you can believe it.
There you go.
Running with the Dogs race. We raised between, haven't done all the math yet, but $19,500 and $20,000 for this race. And, all of that money goes directly back into the classroom.
Absolutely. Goes back to the grants to the teachers, and y'all do a Shark Tank. I know that, where teachers come in and I guess do a Shark Tank to see what grants they can get, and I know y'all fund most of those most years, and that's something that the teachers really love, and which benefits the kids, which is what it's all about.
Yeah, so last year we were able to give over $130,000.
$130,000 from the Kilgore Education Foundation to KSD to supply these grants. That is wonderful. That is huge to this community, and it's all because of you, who is the president, and then give me give me some of your people that help you run this.
Sure. So actually, Jonna Tritt is the president this year.
Oh, Jonna Tritt's the president. Okay.
We turned over a little bit of leadership. Millicent is your vice president.
Absolutely.
Ubaldo Merez is working as the treasurer, and I am the acting secretary now.
Well, there you go. So you gave up your president's job for secretary, which is probably a harder job because you got to write stuff down.
Yes.
But man, that is great that y'all raised that much money during the run, and I know it was a fun event. Tell us about what y'all did and some of the events y'all did there.
Yeah, absolutely. We had the biggest turnout that we've had in a while. So 180 people registered for the race, which is about 30 more than we've had the past current years. So that was awesome. We did a kid race now this year for the second year too. The coolest thing I think about that is they get to finish through the big giant Bulldog that the players run through. They really, really like that. So those kids get bragging rights at their campus for being the fastest boy and girl at their school.
Absolutely. That's perfect. One thing I think we need to incorporate next year is dogs.
Well, I worry a little bit about the liability. You know, the insurance person in me, I start worrying about the liability of everybody bringing their dogs.
Well, maybe Tex could come.
Turtles.
Tex is a really good dog.
Yeah.
And he would behave himself.
He would.
My dog probably wouldn't.
Yeah. But I mean, we've had some fast people out there. The guy who won it in just over 19 minutes. So.
And that's 3 miles, 5 miles.
3 miles, 3.1. And so, but we have really good prizes. Those are getting better and better every year. The more money we raise, the more people know about it. And we've had some really good prizes donated. We had Yeti coolers. We had shoes from Racket and Jog, Stanley Cups. Darren at the tire shop.
Tire shop, yep.
Yep.
Darren Mallett's a great supporter of Kilgore. Anything, Kilgore Athletics, Kilgore, whatever.
Absolutely.
You go and ask him, and he will write a check.
He got these personalized Yetis made with the logo for the race on it, and so winners got to pick if they wanted one of those. So they had some really cool stuff to pick from this year.
Man, that's great. Go over some of the sponsors that y'all had. Give them a little shout out if you want to.
Sure. Vera Bank was one of our big sponsors. They're always really helpful. We had East Texas Preferred Properties, Mobs Builders. We had Cozy Coffee, the new coffee shop in town, as well as Credit Union of Texas, the new bank in town. The Naults always, Pat and Carla Nault are always big supporters of us. I'm probably going to forget some. Let me think about this. We had Patterson of Kilgore.
Chase?
Nope, Patterson Motors.
Okay,
sorry, but
gotcha.
Chase is on our board now.
Okay, gotcha. I knew
so,
that.
And so he definitely
contributed.
Yeah, he definitely contributed. He bought a bunch of the things for the swag bags and stuff. But yeah, we had more sponsors this year than we ever have, so it's been really nice.
Well, that's great, and that's great that y'all had a really good event. And people, I just wanted to bring her up here and just tell her that group does such a great job for all the kids of KSD and the teachers, because the teachers benefit from this too. But if you want to get involved with the KSD Education Foundation, just talk to Erin or Millicent or any of those board members that she said. Leah Gorman's also heavily involved. She's the de facto executive director, I guess you could say.
Absolutely.
But yeah, get involved. Support the Kilgore ISD Education Foundation because it benefits these kids of KSD so much.
Right.
And we appreciate everything y'all do. And we're going to let you read a Vera Bank commercial.
Absolutely. And I just want to say one more thing. Those teachers are doing God's work out there, so we're just there to back them as much as we can because we love and appreciate everything that those teachers do for the kids.
Teachers, it is a calling. They don't do it for the money, and they are all wonderful, wonderful people.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you have stuff to do. Check items off your to-do list. Try to fit one errand in before your carpool to football practice, and hopefully find a little time to grab a coffee and get you through it all. At Vera Bank, our team is working hard to bring you the latest in high-tech, on-the-go banking tools, affordable financing solutions, and the personal attention you deserve. We get it. You need banking built for real life. Well, that is exactly what you'll find at Vera Bank. Genuine banking for genuine people. Come see for yourself. Learn more at VeraBank.com. Go Bulldogs. Vera Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and shout out to Sandra.
There you go, Sandra Rojas. She's one of our ladies in Kilgore, and she does a great job. I think Jason did that. They're trying to get rid of me, Erin, and you did a really good job at that.
Well,
so I don't know if I'm going to invite you up here anymore because you do way better than me.
Well, I appreciate that. I can always fill in, but I do want to tell you, we have heard many rumbles in the stands of how good of a job you have been doing here as a replacement.
Well, I'm just trying to live up to Don Hedrick's standards, and that's hard to do. But we miss Don. We hope he comes back.
Oh,
but,
for sure.
I appreciate that, and it's amazing how many people actually listen to us.
No, and it is, yeah.
But it's been fun, and I hope I can continue to do it. But I hope Don comes back more than I hope I can continue to do it. So.
Well, everybody wants that too. Yeah. But not because you do a bad job. Yes.
Well, I appreciate that, and I guess we will continue our Veribank halftime show in a minute. We'll go to a break, and we'll be right back.
The Cap House will embroidery almost everything.
Yeah, right. My belt?
Yep.
How about my shoes?
Yep.
T-shirts?
Yep.
Bag?
Yep.
Your purse?
Yep.
My jacket?
Yep.
How about our blankets?
Yep.
Towels? How about the kids' baseball uniforms?
Yep.
How about my jersey?
Yep.
Football uniforms?
Yep.
Okay, I got it. They'll embroidery just about anything.
903-986-9336.
What was that?
903-986-9336.
I'm sorry, I missed it. One more time.
903-986-9336. The Cap House, a little out of the way, but what they put on will stay.
Back out to R.E. St. John Stadium in our Veribank halftime show. Mabank band continuing their performance. Not a large band, but they are really, really loud. They've got some players right here on the sideline. They've got a heck of a sound system and a couple of speakers pointing right at us. But they are doing a great halftime performance, show band style, not your traditional military style. But they are doing a fantastic job. And thanks once again to Miss Erin Brigatti and her work with the Education Foundation. Of course, Miss Jonna Tritt, Millicent Tenney, and all the work that the rest of them, Miss Leah Gorman, all those that were recognized. Excellent event. If you didn't get a chance to come out this year, it's a great event, and as Alan mentioned, supports the Education Foundation, supports Kilgore ISD, and supports these kids, and all that money's going back into the schools to help the classrooms, to help the students. So please come out and support, and I know they appreciate having you. We're in halftime here in R.A. St. John. Our score at halftime, Kilgore leads it 41-0 over the Mabank Panthers. We're going to give you the stats for Mabank, then we'll give you the stats for Kilgore. Mabank in the first half, only one first down that was on the ground for the Panthers. 1 of 7 passing for 3 yards. Quarterback Caden Pinland. 1 reception, Maddox McCrossan, that catch for 3 yards. Cameron Wilson is your leading ball carrier for the Panthers. He's carried the ball 7 times for 16 yards. Also with carries, Caden Kirkland, 1 for -2. Noah Romero, 2 for 2 yards. Gavin Foote, 2 for 3 yards. And Kason Schreier, 2 for 5 yards. Your punter has been very active tonight. Rev Neighbors, he's punted the ball 5 times for a 34.6 yard average. He did have that one punt when he got that second chance of 52 yards. 2 turnovers for the Panthers tonight. They fumbled the ball twice, lost 1, and the 1 interception. I guess if there's one thing positive that the coaches for Mabank can hang their hat on, no penalties in the first half on Mabank. Total offense, 1 of 7 passing for 3 yards, 14 rushing attempts for 24 yards. Total offense, 21 plays and 27 yards, and we're in our Veribank halftime show.
They did have 1 penalty, but it was on an extra point, and they just kind of picked it up.
Yeah, that penalty ended up being declined,
yes,
so
it did.
That got wiped off there. Football season is finally here. It's the time of year when we cheer our hard-working student athletes on to victory. At Veribank, our team has been working hard too, to bring you the latest in high-tech banking tools, affordable financing solutions, and the personal attention you deserve. If authentic, relationship-based banking built for real life is your thing, we're here to help you create a winning game plan. Genuine banking for genuine people. Learn more at Veribank.com. Veribank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Go Bulldogs from Veribank. And as you hear the PA announcer coming over the recording, High Steppers have taken the field. If you're watching on the live stream, we're going to step away, let you have a listen to their halftime performance.
First Lieutenant Adeline Chitwood and Captain Graceland Nash.
Let me show you what it's
DKT Investments Whataburger of Kilgore is the proud halftime sponsor for the High Steppers. All aboard. Excuse me, who are you? Excuse me, who are you? I am the conductor, the DJ instructor. All aboard.
train. Platform 3 will be 12. That's Captain Connect service to Bedford.
Boulevard bound A train. The next stop is 88th Street.
Thank you for your attention. Everybody's doing a brand new dance now. Do the locomotion. I know you'll get to like it if you give it a chance now. Do the locomotion. Come on, come on, do the locomotion. Come on, come on, do the locomotion with me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kilgore High School High Steppers.
While Jason gets the stats ready, I just wanted to say Lacey Morales and Christy Carter once again had these girls ready for halftime, and they really, really knocked it out of the park tonight. They had a little train theme, and I wish y'all could have all seen Doug up here dancing. He was dancing like it was 1970, so that was great.
Probably about the last time Doug danced.
Oh, Doug will dance some more probably. That was great. Great halftime show by the High Steppers. They always do a great job.
And getting ready to do their halftime performance. We'll give you the stats real quick for Kilgore while they get ready. 15 first downs for the Bulldog, 10 on the ground, 5 for the air. Quarterback Kason Brooks, 10 of 12 passing for 115 yards, 2 touchdowns. Catching the passes, a whole host of Bulldogs. Jaden Sanders, 2 for 10. LaKeelion Graves, 1 for 26 and a touchdown. Ja'Kalen Sheffield, 1 for 15. Ja'Cory Walton, 1 for 1. Rayshawn Williams, 1 for 5. DeKieran White, 3 for 51 and a touchdown. And David McGowan, 1 for 7. Rayshawn Williams, your leading ball carrier,
ladies and
9 for 92 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kason Brooks, 4 for 18 and 1 touchdown. DeKieran White, 2 for 98 and a touchdown. And David McGowan, 2 for 16. Eddie Jimenez punted the ball once for 36 yards. He is 5 of 6 on his extra points. No field goals attempted. No turnovers for the Bulldogs. 2 penalties totaling 15 yards. Total offense, 10 of 12 passing for 115 yards. 17 rushing attempts for 224 yards. Total offense, 29 plays, 339 yards in the first half. You heard the PA announcer. The band's getting ready for their halftime performance. Twirlers are ready. We're going to take you back down.
And now, under the field direction of drum majors and Naomi Briones, Kilgore ISD proudly presents the Ragin' Red Band from Bulldog Land. The band's performance tonight will include the top half of our UIL drill with Kilgore Bulldog Fanfare and St. Julian March. Tonight, the band directors would like to recognize this year's Band Bow and Sweetheart. Our Band Bow and Sweetheart are voted on by the band each year. The 2024 Kilgore High School Band Bow is Brian Reyes, son of Gabriel and Evelyn Reyes. The 2024 Kilgore High School Band Sweetheart is Robin Smith, the daughter of Jeff and Wendy Smith. band is under the direction of Mr. John Gartner, Mr. Gavin Clark, Mr. Patrick Riley, and Miss Bailey Reddick. The majorette sponsor is Miss Ashley Pope. Principal for Kilgore High School is Mr. Marcus Camp. The superintendent is Dr. Andy Baker. And I'm Catherine Gartner, the voice of the Bulldog Band. And thank you so much for your support this season. And go Dogs!
And you heard the announcer. The band just got finished up. Band Bo recognized this year Brian Reyes and band sweetheart Miss Robin Smith. Congratulations to both of them as they've been recognized by their peers. Getting ready to start the second half shortly. Teams have made their way back on the field. We'll step away for a moment and be back with the second half.
We're so happy to serve you here at East Texas Hardware and want to thank you for supporting our economy by shopping local. We're your hometown hardware store, and you can count on us to deliver personal service. East Texas Hardware is a part of the history of Kilgore. We care about our community, our relationships, and the future that we're helping to build. We're members of the Kilgore Chamber of Commerce and Rotary Club. Our focus is all about community involvement, and we proudly support many local charities, churches, youth sports, and the Kilgore Education Program. Kilgore's our home. It's a great place to work, live, and play. East Texas Hardware thanks you for shopping with us and for supporting Ragin' Red Broadcasting and the Kilgore Bulldogs.
Energy Wellfab manufactures a complete line of oil and gas equipment, as well as fabrication of custom vessels, piping, and structural steel. We are located on Highway 80 in White Oak, Texas. We have had a strong commitment to excellence for over 20 years. Our goal is to manufacture the best oil and gas processing equipment for our customers. Energy Wellfab, a name you can trust and a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting.
They're about ready to get the second half underway here at R.E. St. John Stadium with the Kilgore Bulldogs leading at halftime by a score of 41-0. Mabank will receive the kickoff to start this second half. Try to get something untracked. These young men, they are still fighting. They're in a deep hole, but they haven't given up. They are still trying their best out there to get something going. Kilgore crowd still here. Good crowd coming out on a misty Thursday night. Not a really great night to be out sitting in the stands, and it is one of those nights that you have every once in a while during the football season.
Yep. Yeah, I just ripped the roster off the wall so I can have it in front of me because I figured we're going to be using the whole roster tonight.
Yeah,
so I wanted it in front of me, but it's a little wet, and we're still in the press box. So just one of those nights.
Everything a little damp. High kickoff. This time they don't signal for a fair catch. They receive it. They start up the middle, get across the 25 to somewhere around the 27 or 28-yard line, depending on where they spot it. Probably closer to the 27.
Yeah, it looks like about a 17-yard return there for Mabank. Good opening kickoff return for them in the second half. Maybe they can get something going.
They have fair caught all the previous ones, but this one they brought it out and got to the 27. Got a couple more yards than if they'd have fair caught it.
Yep. I know there's one person in this building that's wanting that 0 to stay on. That was Mr. Clint Fuller. I know in Palestine when they scored late to go 7 points. That
quick pitch out to the left side and nothing to do out there. They're going to lose a couple yards.
Yep, they lost. Looks like 2 yards, maybe a yard. But yeah, Clint was pretty disappointed when they lost that shutout. So I bet they're going to try their best to keep it 0 on the board and keep this clock running.
Number 66.
So 2-yard loss brings up 2nd and 12, just underway here in the second half. Kilgore High School football being brought to you here on KDOK by Ragin' Red Broadcasting, 105.3. Doug Smith along with Alan Clark and Jason Smith at R.E. St. John Stadium. Last regular season game of the 2024 campaign playoffs start next week. They'll run with double tight ends, full house backfield. They'll take it and roll out. And Penland, and he throws it. And unless he say he's out of the pocket, there was nobody over there.
Yeah, this may be a mercy call here.
He just said he was out of the pocket.
There it is.
Yeah,
they just threw it on the ground. So
well, it's funny because the referee just announced that he was out of the pocket.
Yeah.
So Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
He changed his mind, I guess.
Cam Christian was in the backfield almost before the ball was snapped, so that quarterback had nothing to do.
I don't know that I've ever seen a referee announce the call and then change it and announce it again.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like Mabank was coming out with a little different something there. They were going to throw it out to that wide receiver in the flat there, and but didn't pan out. Cam Christian stopped
intentional
him.
grounding, which is also a loss of down, so it brings up third down.
Third and a bunch.
Yep, they takes it. He throws it across on just up for grabs, and Kilgore intercepts it at about the 48. And they finally haul him down somewhere just across midfield at the Kilgore 48. So it first play intercepted.
Well, here comes our offense, and it looks like number 12, Sean Moyer, is coming out. So Kason Brooks is done for the night.
Kilgore will
hopefully
start on their end of the field at their own 40. Let's see. Nope. Where are they going to spot it? No, they're going to spot it at the Mabank. They changed their mind at the Mabank 48.
Yeah.
Positive side of the field. Have a lot of different people coming in for Kilgore.
Yep. Looks like it's pretty much the same offensive line.
Line's still the same. It'll still be. Actually, we're changing center.
Okay. Yeah, Sean Moyer's
out of the shotgun. Receiver stacked over on the left side. Way high snap, gets it down, takes off running, finds a little room. Good job of running by Sean Moyers. When he just first played, he's got the ball snapped over his head, and we just said you got a different running back, different center, and now they're back up the line quick. 8-yard pickup, throws it out in the flat, back down across the 40, puts his hand down, still on his feet to Kyrian White, and so he picks up 7. So give Mr. Morris credit. He had an 8-yard run and a 7-yard pass on his first place from scrimmage.
Now they're going to huddle up. Yeah, I bet we see a lot of those high percentage passes or runs tonight. A lot of those screen passes, passes out in the flat.
And probably using all the play clock.
Yeah, they're going to try to keep this clock running if the refs don't just start winding it anyway.
Yeah, they may just have a running clock here for long.
Yep.
Williams is still, though, in the backfield. Out of shotgun, takes it, hands it off to Williams over the right side, picks up some good yards, and he got popped pretty good.
He did. Their number 30, Antonio Valencia. He popped him pretty good and snapped his head pretty good.
Yeah, 2-yard pickup. That may be his last play after seeing that.
If it was me, that would have been my last play, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, they don't need to get him in there and keep him in there and get him hurt.
Yep.
So now you got in the backfield, you got McGowan in the backfield.
With David,
with Moyers. Cox over at the H-back on the left side. They'll hand it off. McGowan starts inside, bounces outside, trying to find some running room, but dodged a few people down close to the 10-yard line of the 11. Now they're going to stay at the 10. They're going to spot him down first and goal to go.
About a 21-yard run there by McGowan. Great play. Great blocking out front by the wide receivers, number 17 and Keelion Graves. So
good run by McGowan.
Mr. White was a great blocker out front there.
Yeah. McGowan put some moves and made them miss.
Yep.
Great run by McGowan.
Keep that clock running. 8:27
out of the shotgun goes Moyers. High snap. He gets it down, hands it to McGowan again. Breaks a tackle or two. Now they will drive him back. Taking a long time to blow the whistle, but it was first and goal to go from the 10. He got down to the 6, so he picked up 4 before they drove him back.
Yeah, they're giving him forward progress to the 6, and
Kilgore on top, 41-0.
Yep.
Threatening again with second and goal to go from the 6-yard line. So, ball right at the nose on the 6-yard marker. Slot over on the right side for Kilgore. Walton in the slot. Boyers calls for the ball, takes it, hands it out to McGowan, right side, breaks the tackle, and he's not going to gain anything.
No, they might have lost a yard, but no, looks like they're going
to
right back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 to go. 3rd down and goal from the 6-yard line.
So
this may be one of those where you throw it out in the flat there and get that wide receiver. But
we'll see if they keep the ball and the clock running and settle for a field goal, or they're going to put it in the air.
Yep.
Slot over on the far side. Graves split out. Warriors guy, the shotgun, calls for the ball, takes it, throws it over in the flat. Was it caught?
Yep.
And was he across the goal line?
He was.
Now they finally signal touchdown.
Yeah, that was Braden Williams out in the flat. He came across, and Sean Moyers threw a great pass to him.
6-yard pass.
And, great catch and throw. Love that play out there in the flat. And
that will be Sean Moyer's first touchdown of the year, if I'm not mistaken. Throwing it to LaKalion Graves. And now they'll come on to try the extra point.
Extra point's good.
Our score, Kilgore 47, Mabank nothing. We'll be back after this.
At Chavez Fabrications and Fencing, or CFF, they specialize in all types of fencing needs. Whether it's privacy, chain link, ornamental, or barbed wire, to custom metal gates and entrances, they are there to help. If you have residential or commercial fencing issues, they have the knowledge and experience to provide the solutions you need. Fully insured, locally owned and operated. Call CFF at 903-522-1267. That's Chavez Fabrication and Fencing, proud supporters of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Raging Red Broadcasting.
HD Hydraulics invites you to check out what's new. Their 3 locations are now under one roof. This 39,000 square foot shop and showroom carries the best outdoor power equipment, including Gravely and Exmark mowers, Echo power equipment, and the best small engine shop in East Texas. HD Hydraulics for equipment sales and service. They can design and fabricate special orders, make custom hoses in-house, and more. If your work involves hydraulics, HD either has it, can find it, or will make it. Tell them how they can help you at the Traffic Circle in Kilgore.
Back at the R.E. St. John Stadium. Kilgore set to kick it back off to the Panthers from the 40. It'll be Jimenez kicking it off. Good deep kick. They'll return this one inside the 15. Breaks the block, gets over the 20, about a yard further than last time. It was 27. I think it's going to be the 28.
Looks like they're going to mark it at the 28, and defense is coming out, and looks like
number 20,
several substitutions are coming out. We've got number 61, Romulo Castro, number 6, Corian Walton. I think he's pretty much a starter, but you've got a couple starters out. Oh, you've got Blake Chitwood. He's out there playing free safety, so that's good.
That last drive by Kilgore took 2 minutes and 41 seconds, 7 plays, ended with a 6-yard pass from Sean Moyers to Braden Williams. Handoff up the middle. Mabank starting at their own 28-yard line.
Blade Chitwood got in the play and got his first tackle there. Good play by him. They gained about 5 or 6 yards there.
6-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd and 4.
K-Win Reese and number 20, Blade Chitwood.
Looks like JTP's coming off the field.
Makes it 2nd and 4.
Cam Christian's on the sideline, so we got some new defensive linemen out there.
They're going to bring play in from the sideline for Mabank via Mr. Wilkerson, the running back.
Run up quick to the yep.
And Penland back in at quarterback over the left side, picked up a couple, get close to a first down.
Make sure
needed 4, got about 3 of it.
Yep.
So they can get a first down here. Got it 3rd and short.
3rd and 1.
Riley Mitchell.
I know Coach Fuller's really wanting to stop them here, but we'll see what they run here.
3rd and 1 for Mabank. Coming into the ball game, Gavin Foote, the junior, with the play from the sideline. Center up over the ball. They'll run out of that full house backfield, 3 straight across. And Foote gets the carry. He made the first down.
Made it by about a foot.
Yeah, he got 2 yards. Needed 1, and he made it, and that first down for Mabank. I don't know how many they've had tonight. I think 3 or 2 first downs.
Second or third first down.
Second first down tonight
Yeah. Well, we got a little quiet time, and I know my boys down in the Timberland are listening right now. We got Stacy and Brian and Trey and Scott and Pearl. They're listening to us on the radio and on YouTube and having a good old time down there at the Timberland.
Full house backfield. They'll pitch it out over on the left side. Blockers around the left side. On the carry for Mabank, number 23, Wheeler Ranford, another senior. They've got a lot of seniors on this team, and that's another one of them right there.
Tackle this time.
Yeah, gain of 4. They got a little drive going here. We've already got one first down and looking for another one. They're ahead of the sticks, which in this offense, like we've said, is what you want. And they're making a little move here.
Gain of 4 makes
they
it second
picked
and
up
6.
4 yards on the play. 4:10 left to go in the third quarter. Kilgore on top, 48-0.
Yeah, this is the quietest I've seen the Bulldog crowd in a long time.
Folks just taking it all in right now. Another full house backfield. They'll take it, hand it off to their left side. The running back that time was Braden Linder. He started outside, and for some reason he cut it back in. He had a wide open outside lane over there, and he actually cut it back into the pursuit. He could have picked up some big yardage. He only got 2, so it'll be 3rd and 4 for Mabank, trying to cross into Kilgore territory.
Yeah, and I bet this is 2-down territory for them as well.
It may be.
If they pick up any positive yardage here. Maybe this is one of those plays where they drop the quarterback, throw it out in the flat.
6th play of this drive coming up.
Or something.
Full house backfield. And Penland, they go over the left side, and he didn't get anything.
No.
And no gain on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th and about 4 to go. Let's see, do they punt it, or they are 4-down territory?
Yeah, they got a couple players down.
I don't see any change of personnel.
I don't either.
I think they're going to go for it. Now here comes the punt team on.
No, we got a
No, we're going
injury.
to call timeout. So they take a timeout. We'll take a break. We'll be back after this. At the Happy Belly Deli inside Clayton's Get and Go, we've got you covered with the best full breakfast and ready-made plate lunches 7 days a week from 4 to 9 p.m. We are passionate about providing fresh quality food to fuel your day. We also have fuel for your car or boat with plenty of room to maneuver. Unlike other stations, we have diesel at every pump. So if it's fuel for yourself, your car, your boat, or truck, we've got it at Clayton's Get and Go. That's Clayton's Get and Go, a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Raging Red Broadcasting.
I am Joey Wright, your Kilgore, Texas Edward Jones financial advisor. I'm all about financial investments, but I also value the investments of time, patience, and encouragement that our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why I, Joey Wright, am a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs football team. KDOK. Call me at 903-983-0024 or visit edwardjones.com for all of your investment needs. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Back out at Artie St. John Stadium after they tend to the injured player. They'll run with the punt formation by Mabank. And he takes his time, didn't try to run it. Good high kick. Takes a good Mabank bounce down inside the 15, still rolling, all the way to the 10, all the way to the 9-yard line. A punt of 45 yards. I tell you, that's the only bright spot. They've had a 52 and a 45-yard punt.
Yep.
Their bright spot. They had a 7, but it got replaced with a 52 after a penalty by Kilgore. And so now they've got Kilgore pinned just inside, we'll call it the 10-yard line.
Yep, with 2:21 remaining in the third quarter, and we're up 48-0, I believe.
Right.
And Sean Moyers is coming out again for quarterback. Yep. Still a pretty heavy drizzle going on. You can see it in the lights, but it's a nice, beautiful night for football.
Slot over on the left side, receiver split on the right. One man back in the backfield. Cochran, they'll hand it on a counter play to the left side. Now bounces over to the right. Still making a move. Gets a first down on the carry, number 40.
Number 40.
I don't have that.
Trey Hutchinson. That's the JV the young man that's been on JV all week or all year, and they moved him up at Palestine in this game. And now I think you see why he dominated the JV level. That was a very good run there for 14 yards for Trey, and keep it up, Trey. That was awesome.
So Hutchinson in there in the backfield, Walton in at receiver. Mentioned some of these linemen that have changed out. In at center for Kilgore, number 68, Hagen Schmidt.
Yep.
And Kilgore's going to be taking a time out because they were out of play clock. Let's take a break with them. We'll be back in a moment.
Kilgore Eye Care Center has been a supporter of the Kilgore Bulldogs for over 46 years. Dr. J.T. Roberts, Dr. J.D. Roberts, and Dr. Shiloh Roberts offer eye care from their office at 1100 Stone Road in Kilgore. They fit eyeglasses and contact lenses and offer 24-hour emergency services for eye injuries and eye infections. Dr. Roberts, Roberts & Roberts are therapeutic optometrists and optometric glaucoma specialists. That's Kilgore Eye Care Center at 1100 Stone Road. Phone 903-983-2020. That's 983-2020.
Back out at Artie St. John Stadium. Trent Turley checks into the ball game and moves over to right tackle for Kilgore. Receivers split out both sides. Hutchinson in the backfield.
And number 55 checks in at left guard, I believe. That's James Hanhart.
Out of the shotgun, Warriors takes it, hands it off, starts left, breaks the right side, picks up a couple, not much more.
Trey Hutchinson once again.
3 yards on the carry.
Once again, that was Trey Hutchinson. And also with Trey, last year he tore his ACL, so he was out all last year as a sophomore. And you can see that brace on his right knee. But he's been back all year and really done well on JV, and really proud of that kid. He, could have quit after that ACL, but he didn't, and he's come back stronger than ever, and he's done really well.
20 ball right at the 28-yard line, second and about 7 to go for Kilgore. Now Kilgore trying to get a man off the field. Well, nope. He's going to stay at wide receiver. Thought Walton was coming off. The Warriors out of the shotgun, 4-man front by Mabank, hands it off left side, and he is the one thing. And that's what happens when you get a new running back. He will learn you can't run straight up like that because you're going to get jerked backwards every time. You want to run downhill, put that momentum carrying you forward. That'll probably be the last play of this third quarter because there's about 15 seconds differential between the play clock and the game clock as they watch it tick off and Kilgore comes to the sideline. They'll let it tick off. That'll be the end of the third quarter. Our score, the Kilgore Bulldogs 48, the Mabank Panthers 0. Kilgore High School football continues in a moment.
Kilgore Tire Center is located at 2601 Highway 259 North. They are your local Cooper Tire dealer. Open from 7:30 a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Monday through Friday and from 7:30 until noon on Saturdays. As well as new tire sales, they offer balancing, rotation, and flat repair. Kilgore Tire, along with Cooper Tires, is a proud sponsor of Kilgore High School football.
Laird Insurance Agency, 2700 Stone Road, is an independent, trusted choice insurance agency serving Kilgore's personal and business insurance needs since 1923. As an independent insurance agent, they can shop your insurance with companies like Travelers, Safeco, Hartford, and Progressive. You may call Bobby Bean, Harvey McClendon, or Tisha Martin at Laird Insurance Company at 984-5000 or on the web at lairdins.com.
Zoe Johnson.
Back out live here at Artie St. John Stadium. Kilgore with a slot on the left side. They've got a third and about 7 to go for a first down. Hands it off over on the left side and no place for Walton to go. I believe that was Walton. Yeah, it was Ja'Cory Walton. Usually see him at receiver. Had him in the backfield, and he lost 3 yards that time. It'll bring 4th and 9. Kilgore will be forced to punt it away.
I don't know. They haven't brought in the punter yet.
No, they haven't yet. Let's see. Jimenez or Jamaica has not come in.
I bet we call another timeout.
They are probably trying to use all this play clock.
Oh, yeah, we've got 27
And let's
seconds
see.
left, so we're good. Here they come.
Now they bring in the punt team.
Yeah, 48.
And it will be Jimenez punting.
I think that's the right call. This will give our punt team a little extra practice for the playoffs.
So Jimenez in the punt, one man deep for Mabank. Let's see if they come after. They jump. They got back on side. Good snap though. Left-footed kicker, low line drive, takes a Kilgore bounce and goes all the way down. I do not know why he fielded that ball, but anyway, 48-yard punt.
All right, I got that before
by Jimenez.
I got that before Jason did.
Great punt yardage on the punt. Mabank will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line. We will have a playoff game here. I'm going to assume it's next Friday night is when it will be.
I believe that's correct.
And probably 7:30, just like our normal. We'll start with pregame at 7:15. Kickoff at 7:30.
And from what I've seen, it's either going to be Vider or Lumberton. I think Vider has a little easier trek to get here because they play a winless Livingston, I believe.
Now they'll send in motion Mabank, and it is Foot. I think he might have wanted to throw it, but he dodged one tackle, but a host of other red jerseys surrounded him for no gain.
No gain, and our defense, even though there's some number 2s out there, our defense is swarming them, and they just can't get any yardage.
Travis Holmes out there to help make the tackle. Also out there for Kilgore, number 96, Bison Williams.
Yep. Bison, you could consider him a number 2, but he's behind JTP and Cam Christian, so those are 2 pretty good players. But Bison's had a really good year this year and continues to develop and get better at defensive end.
2nd and 10. Full house backfield again, straight ahead, handoff right up the middle. On the carry, number 23, Wheeler Ranford for Mabank, picks up 3 yards.
Yep.
On the play, brings up 3rd and 7 for the Panthers. Down 53 left to go in this 4th and final quarter. Remind you to stay tuned for our GNX postgame show. I'll have the second half scored summary. Jason will have the end of the game stats. And Alan will have Coach Fuller down on the field. Right now, Kilgore pitching a shutout, 48-0.
Yep.
As they bring up with the full house backfield, Kilgore with 3-man front, and they hit the man in the backfield, and he goes down on the carry. Wilkinson, 2-yard gain on the play.
Fourth and
about 5 or 6. Yep.
Yeah, Bison shot the gap there, and he had him in the backfield. He slipped out, but he held him enough that the defense followed him and got him a good tackle.
Yep.
So now we got 21, Travis Dixon coming in, and number 10 coming out, Jamarian Duncan. That was a good defensive series from Mr. Duncan.
Wide back deep for Kilgore. Neighbors will come on to punt the ball. Rev Neighbors stands right at his own 20-yard line. Good snap. Good high kick. Kilgore calls for a fair catch. I checked that. It was number 13, Dre Sanders on the reception. Another good high hanging kick. No return, 35 yards.
And once again, I'm proud of Dre for catching that. We've had a problem doing that the last several years, and he's caught a bunch of balls tonight, so that's great for him.
And caught him in traffic.
Absolutely.
In a lot of traffic, a lot of people around him.
That can save us a lot of yards in the playoffs. So that's
if you don't let it roll 15 yards.
Yep.
Kilgore going to take over. We're going to put the ball right about the 37-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Looks like we got Moyers and Reese in the backfield, and then you've got Dre Sanders over here playing wide receiver. I haven't seen him out here this game for wide receiver.
Also in the ball game for Kilgore, Hutchinson over at the H-back. They dip it in, no place to go, tries to turn it back. Quinn Reese,
Still running.
and he's still going.
Kaywin
He
Reese.
actually, Kaywin Reese picked up some yardage on what was nothing.
Yeah, they're going to give him 3 yards there, and
Yeah.
he just
Yeah.
kept his legs running and got 3 yards, so that was
Right.
good.
Kaywin Reese on the
2
carry.
yards. 2 yards. They backed it up a yard.
Gain
A
of
lot
1
of
will
different
make it
guys.
Second down and 9.
A lot of different people in there.
Yep, we're going to do our best to get their names on air. I see Casey Brooks down there helping the Pippins with the play call.
Fabian Badano out there now for Kilgore. Out there on the line, number 75.
Yep. Got Cade Cox playing tight end right now.
Yep.
And Trey on the other end playing tight end.
Out of shotgun, Warriors completely over his head, and he does the right thing, just falls on it at the 25, and it's going to be a big loss. And but that's why these guys are out there, to learn how to snap the ball and learn what to do.
Absolutely.
And you lost 14 yards on it, but you got to give Warriors, he knew to fall on the ball. Don't try to pick it up.
Absolutely.
It caused a turnover. So it's third and a cab ride for a first down here.
And our center was definitely blaming himself there. You can see looking at the coaches going, that was on me.
That's on me, Coach.
So we've got Lakelion out here, so maybe they're going to let Sean.
Yeah, he said, Coach, from looking between my legs, he looked taller than that.
Yeah.
He looked taller. Slide over on both sides.
Give
The
Sean
Warriors,
a chance
a good
here to
snap
throw it.
that time. Throws it out in the flat to Graves. He completes it. Doesn't get enough for a first down, and they'll be forced to punt it.
Looks like about a 14, 15-yard gain there.
Yeah, Jason says 18.
18 yard, all right.
But you needed a whole lot more than that.
Yeah.
And it's fourth and about 5 to go.
Yeah.
Let's see if Kilgore's going to punt it, or are they going to try it? Not even change the personnel.
Yeah.
Of course, I know they're letting the clock run.
Here they
So
come.
here comes the punt team on. Coming in to punt it will be Jimenez. For Kilgore, one man will be back deep.
Yep.
For is Dalen Gibbs. Another one of those seniors for Mabank will receive this pump.
Once again, 14's out there to deep snapping, and he's done a very good job
Yeah,
tonight.
there it
That's
is.
another
Good kick.
good one.
And they actually come after
They
this
did.
one.
Great punt.
Yeah, good punt by Jimenez. Takes a Kilgore bounce down to the 16 or 17 yard line. See, they're going to spot it on the 17.
Yep.
A punt of exactly 40 yards.
Be down at the 17-yard line.
So
With 5:48 left, it's 48-0 Kilgore.
Gentlemen, if I could have your attention,
And our defense is back out on there.
Basketball registration
they will.
is beginning. It will happen Saturday, November 9th.
One missed extra point, the reason for the 48 points.
Not divisible by 7.
Right.
Kilgore Middle School cafeteria.
5:48 left to go.
And the 16th.
Kilgore on top. Kilgore High School football being brought to you by Raging Red Broadcasting. Doug Smith along with Alan Clark and Jason Smith here at R.E. St. John Stadium.
We've got a new defensive end, our
Right.
defensive lineman out there. We've got number
Good
61.
handoff, good run by Wilkinson all the way out to the 25-yard line.
Romulo Castro, the new entrant, he actually was part of that tackle, so good job by him.
8-yard pickup on the play.
Carry number 8.
So it'll bring up 2nd and 2, one of their best first down games by Mabank tonight.
Gain of 8 makes it 2nd and 2.
How many first downs do they have? 3?
Castro in the ball
2.
game on defense out there.
2 first downs for
Along with
Mabank tonight.
Bison Williams out there for Kilgore. Several also in the secondary out there. Number 20, Jordan Smiley out there for Kilgore in the secondary is coming to the ball game. It's safety.
Yeah, number 20 is Blade Chipwood.
Oh, excuse me, Blake Chipwood then.
I think they're going to give him the first down. So
5
that's the
yard.
3rd first down for the Mabank Panthers tonight. And like I said earlier, their coaches are still over there coaching their players up. Their coaches are all standing on the sideline, and I respect that with them. They could definitely be over there hanging their heads, but
Yeah, because this is
a blow.
This is their last game of the season. Of their all these seniors here that we talked about, it's their last game.
That's exactly
in
right.
a high school uniform.
Probably a lot of those kids' last games to ever put on a uniform.
Right, ever
so.
put on a uniform. So you want them to try it and remember
Absolutely.
what they did on their last game. Foot on the handoff or on the carry over to the right side. On the counter play, picks up about, he's going to pick up 4 yards on the run They'll bring up 2nd and 6. 4:01 go. Allen will start his way down, make his way down to the field, talk to Coach Fuller, and then he will
Enter onto the field after the game.
work his way down there. Jason will step in.
Rules limit field access.
Nobody in a hurry to run a play, not Kilgore and not Mabank. Both of them taking their time, using all the play clock. Center up over the ball for the Panthers. 2nd and 6 to go. See if they can get another first down. They run in on the left side and pick up a couple more yards before Kilgore drives him back.
It's going to be a 3-yard gain. Try to get the number of that ball carrier.
Ball carrier on that one, I believe, was number 15.
Brexton Quint.
Yeah,
Actually, it's going to be number 21, Brexton Quint.
Tackled by number 9.
I have run out of room of people to carry the football on both sides of my stat sheets tonight.
Yeah, need an extension on it tonight. A little bit of everybody getting in on the action. 2:55, clock running. Kilgore shifting on defense. Another full house backfield. Takes it, hands it off to the same man again. He's hitting the backfield 2 or 3 times. They're going to give him no gain on the forward progress and bring up 4th and about 3 to go for a first down for Mabank. Let's see if they even go for it here. They may go for it. Nope, they're going to bring the punt team in.
Yeah, that was Wheeler Ranford on his 5th carry of the night. No gain.
Well, the bright spot has been for Mabank is the punter, Rev Neighbors.
Well, he has been busy. This will be his 8th punt, 9 catching, counting the one that didn't count.
Yeah. He'll stand back at his own 25-yard line. Done a good job of kicking the ball tonight. Low snap. He has to field it on the bounce, but no pressure from Kilgore. Kicks a low line drive, and this is probably going to be his worst punt of the night. That one, I think you throw your rhythm off of your punter when he has to field the ball on the ground, and they don't get to take the normal steps.
34-yard punt. It actually is
Still
not his
wasn't that
worst. Yeah, 34 yards, but no return. Kilgore brought no pressure, so he had time to pick it up, dust it off, and everything. Kilgore, I can see the signal coming in from the coaches. They're just going to kneel this ball down with a minute 46.
They know that they're not going to call timeout. No, they're not going to call timeout, even though they all have all 3 left. Clock stopped on the change of possession with 1:46 left to go in the contest. Remind you, stay tuned for our GNX post game. I'll have the second half scoring summary. Jason will have our end of the game stats. And Allen will talk to Coach Fuller on the field. And they're going into the victory formation with Walton all the way back 10 yards behind everybody. And Moyers will just do a kneel down. And that's what he does. He'll take a yard loss. And they'll have to snap this ball. Well, Jason, I would have said, well, now, okay. They put the play clock at 25 seconds instead of 40. Now they switched it back to 40. I was going to say, well, he might not have to, but now we'll have to snap at least 2 more times, and that should be it. Because it'll be under a minute when they snap it this time.
Coach Hudson from Mabank is out on the field. I don't know what surely he's not going to try to stop this clock.
No, I wouldn't think so, or he would have stopped it. But now it'll go under a minute when they snap it. Looks like they'll have to snap it 2 more times. Warriors will do it for another 1-yard loss. And 1 more time of kneel down, and that'll do it.
Depends on how fast they reset that clock.
Well, there's about a 12-second differential between the game clock and the play clock. So they will have to snap it 1 more time. And that should do it. Kilgore coming out on top and pitching a shutout here, 48-0. Watch your local paper for who Kilgore plays next. It'll be a by-district playoff game. We'll be bringing it to you with pregame at 7:15, kickoff at 7:30.
Also check out EET Blitz, Mitch Lucas's website. You'll be able to find details about this game. Also be able to see what's going to be happening when the playoffs will be scheduled.
They let the last 5 seconds. Referee's already headed to the dressing room. Team's already lined up to shake hands, and that will do it. As the clock tick goes to 0-0. The Kilgore Bulldogs 48, the Mabank Panthers nothing. We will take a break. We'll be back with our GNX postgame show.
Are you looking for a healthcare clinic that has low prices and a family atmosphere? Kilgore Quick Care is the place for you. We offer walk-in urgent care, primary care, and weight management with transparent, affordable prices. The next time you have a health concern, think Kilgore Quick Care. We are located at 401 East Lantrip Street, right behind the Kilgore Post Office. Locally owned and operated, Kilgore Quick Care is a proud sponsor of the Kilgore Bulldogs and Ragin' Red Broadcasting. When your family needs care quick, Kilgore Quick Care. Go Dogs!
Has your bank statement come in the mail? It was supposed to come days ago. Are you living in 2007? E-statement is a must. It's instant and goes right to your online banking. So there's no more waiting in snail mail, and it's more secure.
Yeah, you can download and print all your account statements up to 2 years back and can view them anytime you need.
I do like instant gratification, and snail mail needs a serious vibe check. I do have online banking and a mobile app. I'm enrolling today.
Enroll in e-statements in your online banking today.
Citizens Bank, member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
At the Burrito Shop in Kilgore, you'll find authentic Mexican cuisine. Owner Jessie Annabeth and her staff serve up a wide selection of food, including tortas, enchiladas, gorditas, and of course burritos. Open Monday through Saturday from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. For breakfast and lunch, it's the Burrito Shop, who want you to know that they support Kilgore High School football. Go Bulldogs!
This post-game show is brought to you by GNX Oilfield Products. They carry oilfield fittings, pipes, and tools. They also stock a supply of farm and ranch products such as fence posts, wire, and concrete. That's GNX, sponsor of today's post-game show.
Back live out at RE St. John Stadium, and we are in our GNX post-game show. I said I'd run down the scoring summary for you folks. Well, that's not going to take real long because all the scoring was in the first half. We only had one score in the second half, and it was on Kilgore's first possession. A drive. They started at the Mabank 48-yard line, 7 plays, tied with their longest drive. 2 minutes, 41 seconds in the drive. It was a 6-yard pass from Sean Moyers, who had stepped in to back up Kason Brook, to Braden Williams. The PAT was good. Kilgore went up 48-0 with 7:01 left to go in the first half, and that is right where we ended the first half. Kilgore winning by a score of 48-0. We'll take a break. We'll be back in just a moment.
This post-game show is brought to you by GNX Oilfield Products. They carry oilfield fittings, pipes, and tools. They also stock a supply of farm and ranch products such as fence posts, wire, and concrete. That's GNX, sponsor of today's post-game show.
Back out at RE St. John Stadium, where Kilgore wins it in a runaway 48-0. Mabank, bless their hearts, and a lot of those kids just played